Auto-enrolment is a new payroll process whereby employers have to work out which of their workers need to be brought into a qualifying workplace pension scheme. It isn't an automatic process. Employers need to ensure they've got a qualifying workplace pension scheme, have software capable of assessing their workers to find out who's going to meet the criteria so that they are brought into the scheme, and have some processes developed so they can communicate to their staff effectively. The only item about this that's automatic is that the employees don't have any say-so initially as to whether they're enrolled into the scheme or not. Not all workers are automatically enrolled into the workplace pension scheme. Only those workers of a certain age who have a certain level of income are enrolled into the workplace pension scheme. However, employers have an obligation to communicate to those other workers, those that aren't enrolled, about the scheme and their entitlement to be able to join. The pensions regulator has the power to impose penalties of £400 and daily escalating penalties of £50 for the smallest employer, up to £10,000 for the largest employer for those who fail to meet their obligations. There are also civil penalties for those employers who fail to pay over contributions of £5,000 for an individual, up to £50,000 for an organisation. Employers must make sure that they register their compliance with the pensions regulator and ensure that they maintain their obligations under the new workplace pensions legislation. You can find your staging date by visiting the pension regulator's website and inserting your pay-as-you-earn reference. It may be sooner than you think.
The qualifying workplace pension scheme has management fees of no more than 0.75%, with predefined contribution levels and how those contributions are invested. Auto-enrolment is the process undertaken to enrol workers into the qualifying workplace pension scheme without their say. If a worker does not want to be in the pension scheme, they can decide to opt out once they've been enrolled. They cannot decide to opt out before they've enrolled, nor can the employer influence their decision to opt out. Employers can postpone the date their employees are assessed by a period of up to 3 months. However, the employees can opt to join the pension scheme before that date, therefore the employer must have a pension scheme in place. The workplace pension obligation does apply to part-time employees. Even if they do not earn enough to be auto-enrolled, they have the right to join the pension scheme. Their employer must inform them of this in writing.
To check whether your existing workplace pension scheme can be modified to meet qualifying criteria for auto-enrolment, speak to your pension provider, or alternatively, speak to an independent financial advisor, such as those at the wealth management team of Charlesworth, who can provide regulated financial advice on your existing arrangement. Do not assume that your payroll software will be compatible with all pension providers. There are over 100 pension providers out there, all with their unique systems that require data in a bespoke format. You need to understand the relationship between your payroll software, the files it generates, and with the information that needs to be relayed to a pension provider at an appropriate time. Charlesworth can help in a number of ways. The payroll services team can put a compliant, qualifying workplace pension scheme in place where an employer does not require regulated financial advice. The payroll services team can also help with the ongoing administration, assessing the workforce, generating communication for the workers, producing files suitable for upload to the pension provider, and ensuring that the right levels of contributions are taken from an employee's pay. Alternatively, our wealth management team can assist. They can review your existing arrangement to see if it's suitable for being modified for workplace pensions. They can look at the entire pension market to find a scheme suitable for your business and put it in place. They can also run workshops for your staff to let them know about the pension scheme, how it affects them and their options. The key benefit of using Charlesworth for your auto-enrolment services is that we provide a holistic solution for our clients. The payroll services team understands the intricacies of auto-enrolment and the administration requirements that underpin auto-enrolment legislation, whereas our wealth management team understand pension schemes. Therefore, we provide a one-stop shop solution for all of our clients to meet their auto-enrolment needs.